everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ciara, and please do remember, if you do not like what I say, how I say it, or why I say it, then please do feel free to click off this video and go about the rest of your day in peace. And so we are back again with another pick a card reading, and these are just going to be some quick messages about what you need to know for the month of November. And I also too want to mention, if you guys would like additional pick a cards, ad-free pick a cards, all kinds of fun topics and artwork, and getting first scoop on whatever it is I'm doing next, please do consider going down into the description and checking out my Patreon link, because that really does help support what I'm doing, bringing you more pick a cards like this and all the work that I do in general. Especially if you're interested in a personal reading. That is currently how I'm mainly doing my personal readings now, is through Patreon, and there are limited places for that. So if you'd like to jump on for that for the coming month, definitely do check all that out in the description. So we're going to have 3 piles here. I'm also going to be pulling from my charms, going to be pulling some additional stuff. I have some other cards as well, but we have 3 piles here today. And so to choose, we have these fun little spell bottles here. And so we got Powdered Pumpkin for pile 1. For pile 2, we have Moon Dust. And finally, for pile 3, we have Spider Venom. So definitely do take as much time as you need. Meditate on the piles. Use the pendulum if need be. Whatever it is for you to connect to your higher self, your guides, your angels. Maybe there's a specific question you want to ask in regards to November. That is perfectly fine. And I do want to mention, if you are attracted to more than one pile, that is perfectly fine, because again, these are still general messages for the collective. And so not every card and not every message may resonate for you personally, or again, your personal messages might be spread across more than one pile. So again, take it how you will, apply it to your personal situation how you will. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the readings. All right, for those of you who picked pile 1 here with the Powdered Pumpkin, we're going to go ahead and start diving into your reading. We're going to actually start off with the charms. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this down here. Let's see what you guys get. Alrighty, so let's take a look at your charms for the month of November. So we have 2 letters. We have an A and we have an L. So that might be significant in some way. Maybe the number 11 might also be significant. Let's see. We also have, from a small seed, a mighty trunk may grow. So obviously, I feel like November is definitely going to highlight starting something new for you guys. And it's something that you're not going to see the return or the manifestation of it right away. It's going to take time to go through its full maturity. So you have to have a lot of patience and willingness to stick with it. You can't give up halfway through, because I definitely see a lot going on with creativity here, or again, creation, birthing something new, because we have the Empress energy present as well. So there is like this birth creation kind of energy going on here. Definitely pay attention to your throat and your root chakra, because again, there's something about communication here, as well as I feel like kind of like releasing what it is that you've had bottled up for a while. Your ancestors might be playing a part in this as well. I see a need to be definitely more patient with yourself. Yeah, we have the message here of hope as well. You have to keep believing that it is possible, that whatever it is that you're trying to manifest will come about, no matter how many kind of bumps and scrapes you might get in the process. You have to keep persevering, going through it. Some of you might need to take a step back and kind of almost in a way isolate yourself, and kind of regroup mentally about what it is you need to kind of put your focus on. I definitely sense that a lot of you pick this pile are very sensitive. You're very aware of how your environment, well, some of you are aware of it. Others of you maybe are not so much. Oh, this is also LA, or what, Louisiana? Is that the right shorthand for Louisiana? I'm fucking forgetting. Anyway, again, that might also play a role in here. But yeah, it's like I definitely get the sense that you guys have something that you really need to shout out. There is some swift changes and transformations here. But again, I get a sense of a little bit of fear and resistance that maybe you're holding on to, self-doubt in particular. But it's like there's something really special about this idea or this thing you want to create. Again, be very mindful of how your environment is affecting you, and also your own personal self-talk. There is definitely a sense of the Wheel of Fortune and kind of divine timing coming in here, and that, again, whatever this is, you're not going to see it just like poof overnight. That's just not going to happen. It's going to take time. So you have to still persevere and be patient with yourself. So let's go ahead and move these out of the way. And so this card here is a major arcana card, and so this is kind of the major theme here for November for you guys. And what we have here is the Fool energy. So this is Uranus energy, it's Aquarius energy. It's all about doing the unexpected or taking a risk, really putting yourself out there. Again, strong communication coming through, taking a leap of faith to go after the things that you're really passionate about, really, again, showing your authentic, unique self and not being afraid of what that means to show that. And again, having a lot of patience with yourself, because you're not going to know what the road is in front of you, but you're just going to have to trust and have hope that you're going to go in the right direction no matter what. So let's go ahead and pull some additional cards here and see what we got. So the first one we have is the Three of Wands. So again, the Three of Wands is looking towards the future. It's looking towards the horizon, waiting for the return of things. This is also the Writer's card. So again, the creatives out there who pick this pile, again, you're starting something, maybe you're writing something. I was getting the sense of maybe some of you are wanting to be like directors or like writing a pilot for a show or just a book in general. Let's see what else we have. We have the Eight of Wands. Yes, swift communication. Again, you got to put yourself out there. I feel like I need to keep applying to things, keep working at whatever this craft is, and not giving up is very important. Also, there could definitely be a lot of going on here. I've like love at first sight for some of you who are thinking about that. But again, with something like the Fool energy kind of being dominant here, this is not about like making heavy commitments. It's about exploration more so, and really, getting to understand other people and yourself through the connections that you're making with other people. Let's see what we got. I'm not reading reversals in this case. We have the King of Swords. So yeah, somebody who is very wise, somebody who's very fair, somebody who's very good at business as well as logic. They could be involved in the law or politics. I'm getting a sense of, really doing things by the book in certain cases, but I don't feel like that's necessarily your role. I feel like that's somebody else's role, where it's like they do it by the book and they're kind of helping to like give you good advice about like how to actually physically achieve certain things. But again, you got to be careful with that type of person, because I feel like you guys generally pick this pile are, these very creative kind of out there people. And sometimes you don't like, especially with the Fool here, to be constrained or to be kind of bound by traditional, in a box kind of directions. But this is what this person is good at, and there is a place and time for those kind of in the box directions. So lastly, oh my god, what are you fucking kidding me? What was I saying with your charms? Literally, you have the Empress energy here. She came out for you guys. She is your major arcana as well. So yeah, it's like birth, creation, starting something new. This is a very fruitful time for you here in November. So definitely take advantage of that. Again, whatever you're starting here, business, career-wise, passions, creative ideas, something that's spiritually fulfilling for you as well, can definitely take you very far. But again, there might be a lot of chaos along with it, because you might feel like a little bit kind of scattered all over the place. But that's maybe where this King of Swords person comes in to kind of help direct. And again, this is an air sign, so we have very much strong air sign energy here, as well as Venus. Venus placements might be important as well. So let's start looking at your oracle cards here. So I actually pulled some natal chart kind of information cards. Let's see what we got here. So we have Virgo with the Alchemist. So methodical, aligned, ritualistic, efficient, insightful, healthy, dutiful, discerning, witchy, subtle, pure, refined, accurate, solitary, curatorial, critical, nervous, and perfectionist. So that might be, maybe that's kind of, it makes me think of that King of Swords in a lot of ways. We also have the second house with assets, material world, possessions, finance, talent, values, solidity, worthiness, wardrobe, luxuries, credit score, security, aesthetics. So some of you are definitely going to be concerned with aesthetics, maybe your wardrobe. Definitely be paying attention to first impressions in the month of November. And again, kind of your own personal worthiness. Don't be self-doubting or don't be too critical of yourself. Definitely give it your all. You might want to consider maybe exploring alternative medicines, making sure that you're properly taking care of your personal health. Also, same with your finances and your assets. Again, this is a very heavy career month, I feel, for a lot of you. We also have semi-sextile with allowing. So encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, gives hope to, compensates, intuits, tempers, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, rewards. Exactly. You guys are going through a growth period here. And again, you have to keep having hope because there is something really great about what it is you're trying to create here. It's something long lasting for your material world, your assets, very dominant earth energy here so far because the second house is ruled by Taurus. And of course, we have Virgo. And lastly, we got the square with the challenge. Creates tension, stalls, sounds the alarm, motivates, pressures into, frustrates, demands, struggles, reorients, hurts, works out, and reconciles. So maybe some of you are going to be reconciling with somebody in particular in this month. But again, you are going to come up with some personal challenges. And I feel like a part of that is definitely going to have to do with motivation. And again, holding on to that belief that what you're doing right now in the moment is actually achieving something, even though you don't. I feel like a lot of you are kind of focused on like you want that end result now, but you're not going to see that yet because again, everything is still in the process of growing. Everything is still a seed right now. It hasn't, sprouted its little roots yet. Those roots haven't gone deeper. You haven't gotten the sprout yet. But it's like you're in the process of nurturing that. It just takes time. And again, it's all, when you plant a seed, it's below the dirt. You don't see that, all of the work that is going in underneath the earth until it finally starts to sprout out. And then it rapidly will grow a lot of times. So as far as a crystal that might be very useful for you guys to work with in November, we have this lovely orange one, which is Argonite. So Argonite, what is it? Like iron patinaed flowers forged by tiny hammers, Argonite forms in geometric bursts called star clusters. It also occurs in the exoskeleton of stony corals and in the shells of most mollusks, protecting the squishy and fishy inside. So who needs it? Anyone feeling out of alignment, in need of a major reset. Where to put it? Meditation cushion adjacent. When to use it? When it's time to retreat into your shell or to step out of it. If you want to be square with the outside world, first you've got to get square with your inside world. Call on Argonite to help set a healthy, sustainable balance. Find your center. So obviously, again, that's going to be a big a big part of your November is kind of finding your center, finding your safe space, and then, branching out from that, especially with the full energy here. It's time to branch out a little bit and kind of, test the waters a little bit, kind of reach out and explore a little bit more, especially with that 3 of Wands here. So we also have the message here with this pretty little kitty of gratitude. So again, having a gratitude practice in November is going to be really beneficial for you guys. So meet Grace. She receives the gifts of the universe with open paws. When she shifts her mind to see what wonders are flowing in, the world glimmers with beauty. It's easy to focus on all those unmet desires, gone astray plans, and everything beyond the horizon of now. Let Grace remind you to notice all the blessings we are receiving. What feels good? Let it in. What is making your heart sing even a quiet momentary song? Who do you love that is with you now in spirit or right by your side? Let each thank you open your heart a little more. Exactly. So moving along here, you guys got actually 2 animal cards here. So the first one we have is the Ram with perseverance. Again, you guys have to just keep persevering through whatever it is you're working on. You have many gifts and you have many talents. We had talent come up here. You can definitely bank on your talents, I feel like. For sure, you need to put more effort into cultivating those talents because you are worthy of, getting some monetary rewards for your talents. Don't be selling yourself too short because, again, you have this Empress here backing you up. Like, what you create is bountiful and beautiful, and it should be honored, via some assets, to give you that kind of oomph. And again, be grateful for even... Again, I get into the sense of a lot of entrepreneurs, very like startup kind of creative people here who are trying to make it, to try to make a name for themselves. And it's like, be thankful, even if you only have like a couple people who are watching you or supporting your work, be unbelievably grateful for the fact that you have just even like 3, 10, 100 people who are, supporting and backing what you're doing, because that is like, again, that seed that can grow into something much bigger. So anyway, you have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. Exactly. Everything that I've already kind of mentioned so far in this reading. And you also got the polar bear with the mystic. Again, listening to your intuition. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. So there's a big message for some of you for confirmation if you do have these psychic abilities. Maybe, again, you're trying to do something with those psychic abilities as far as making, a monetary business for yourself. Well, again, keep working at it and keep supporting what it is you're doing. So finally, I'm going to pull just some little tea leaf cards here just for some additional messages for my group ones here with the powdered pumpkin. Again, I feel like you guys are a really interesting group. We have Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Again, that's going to be a focus for November. We then also have the Ant, work, achievement, and success. We also have the Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Exactly. Don't sell yourself short, especially when it comes to, selling your services or your abilities. We have Dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. We also have the Cane with pay attention to your health, and I already was mentioning that. And lastly, let's go just a few more. All right, okay. We have Pin, new job / career. We also have the Knot, unsuccessful plans. Again, you had that brought up where it's like, don't focus so much on those unsuccessful, gone astray plans. Have gratitude for what has been successful, and even have gratitude for what was unsuccessful, because you learned something from that and it probably redirected you into a better path. We also have Table, hard work ahead. Yeah, that's definitely going to be required, especially if you're starting up anything on your own. And lastly, we have the Weeping Wheel, family sorrow. I'm not sure exactly what that has to do with. Let's see. Can we get a clarifying card on the family sorrow? What is that about? Maybe that has something to do with the pay attention to your health. Maybe you need to pay attention to the health of somebody else in your family, an ancestor. That actually came up in your charms. So let's see. One more clarifying card. Cat, two-faced friend. I'm only getting more confused as I look at that. But we'll go ahead and we'll cut it there. Again, so be aware of maybe somebody who might try to, look one way, but it really is thinking something on the other side. Again, pay attention to maybe people around you health-wise. This might be just like a more minor thing. And I say minor, obviously your main focus for November has to do a lot with career, but this might be like some side things that you need to pay attention to as well. Like, don't be so wrapped up in the career that you kind of miss the warning signs of maybe these other things, is what I'm getting at. So that is everything I'm seeing here for pile 1. If this resonated, please do drop a like, comment down below. And if you would like to help support this channel, get access to more cool, fun pick-a cards and other things, definitely do check out my Patreon. That would be a huge help. And I will see you in the next one. For those of you who picked pile 2 here with the moon dust, we're going to go ahead and start off with your charms for this reading to see what you need to know for November. So let's go ahead and see. Okay. So let's see what we got here. So we have the number 5, some change, maybe conflict, transformation for sure. 5 might be a very powerful number for you guys for November. We got B, we have a U, we have an E, and we have a G. So we definitely got the word bug right there. So I don't know if that's significant for anybody. Definitely pay attention to your heart chakra and your crown chakra. Those might be very activated in November. I definitely see, you know, there's a lot here that has to do with, I think, refocusing your chakras, realigning here, especially when it comes to your personal power, when it comes to your root chakra, your security. You might be feeling a little bit, I feel like, off kilter because there might be some things that are happening that I also get the sense of like past life information might be coming. I just get a sense of you're going to need to make sure that you're staying very, very balanced in November because there might be a lot of kind of like ups and downs happening. Let's see. We have use your head to live. Use your head to live with heart. We have your greatest strength is love. We also have there is pleasure in the pathless woods. So again, kind of just allowing yourself to not worry so much about being on a specific path, but just kind of allowing the journey just to take you. We also have good news will come to you from far away. And we do have some kind of foreign communication coming through here. Whenever I see this, also pay attention to clear audience situations or messages. Definitely a sense of kind of like welcoming back home. But again, there's a little bit of fear and hesitation, especially about, I feel like, kind of opening up that door to something that maybe you've been afraid to open the door of. But there could be a lot of heart healing here. Yeah, definitely the cycles of life are very important here. Reaching out, speaking your truth, making sure that you're staying grounded, you're moving swiftly forward. Protecting your own inner beauty is also important, and also your outer beauty. Just beginning to grow something larger. There might be an emphasis on your mother or learning something about your mother, being a child of somebody, and kind of what that means, reflecting maybe on your childhood and your growing up. I definitely see, it's interesting because these two are attached to each other. So, you know, don't give up on your dreams. I'm getting a sense here. Keep applying. Again, it was kind of funny because we had that message of use your head to live with heart. You know, you can apply logic and reasoning to pursuing your dreams. It's not just, oh, I get like a sense of like criticism where it's like, oh, your head is in the clouds and you're not really grounded in reality. It's like, that's not something that you can actually achieve. You know, a lot of criticism about what your dreams or your ambitions are, but you can achieve it and you can apply logic to it. It's not something out of the world. You know, you can apply and you can live with both heart and head, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and look at the rest of your stuff here. So this card here is going to be a major arcana card, and so this is like the major theme of your November, and what we have here is the Tower. So yes, major transformations are occurring. There might be some very uncomfortable changes that are going to be involved here because the Tower is all about, you know, sudden, quick changes, you know, upsets, you know, just like random things that happen that just disrupt your day. And it could be big or small things. It can be like any range of things. But the point of what this Tower moment is, it's about a turning point for you. And it's definitely about reevaluating the path that you've been on and kind of reevaluating how you've been approaching things and life in general. And again, making sure that if there are any kind of weird, you know, unnecessary old bricks or something in the tower, removing those, and again, rebuilding that foundation, or, you know, rebuilding off your foundation to create something that is stronger and more long lasting for you now. Because again, we all go through changes, and sometimes the changes have to be kind of drastic. That's just what the Tower is always going to feel like. It's always going to feel like something drastic or like life altering and like a kind of a smack in the face. Big or small events can do this. So again, be just aware of that and be prepared. Let's see. We also have here, we got the Knight of Wands, and there's that foreign communication, because the Knight of Wands always represents, you know, the foreigner from a foreign land. So there could definitely be some sort of foreign communication coming through, or maybe, again, just somebody who is of a completely different mindset. And that could even be like a tower moment. You meet somebody who has such a drastically different experience, or life experience, or again, comes from a different cultural or religious background from you, and they just kind of like drop a bomb on you that makes you kind of reevaluate everything else that you've been viewing the world from. Again, how you've been viewing the world from your tower, and kind of, maybe I should reconsider some things. That could definitely be a part of it. Again, this could be a new person coming into your life, and what came out with it was the Star card. So yeah, new hope, new possibilities, renewal. You know, this is a very good thing. So it's another major arcana coming out for you guys. So definitely embrace the element of Aquarius. Be communicative. Be willing to take some risks as well, because they can pay off. Follow your dreams. Follow your North Star, and your wishes can come true. We also have here the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is always about celebration, connections, reuniting with friends, family, and then obviously it talks about a wedding, a lot of cases. So again, this could literally be maybe some of you are going to be meeting somebody who is completely going to be altering your life, and this could be somebody that you get into a very committed relationship with potentially in November. And then let's see, again, I'm not reading reversals. We have the Two of Pentacles, a need for balance, striking that balance. You had the Temperance energy also in your charms, so that's where I was getting the balance from. It makes a lot of sense. And we also have the Three of Pentacles. So definitely, striking that work-life balance. And if you need help and you need assistance, it's going to be vitally important that you make sure that you reach out and you ask for help. Especially if you feel like your tower is crumbling around you, you can ask for assistance from somebody who is definitely very passionate, very driven. I get the sense of who could potentially be a fire sign or maybe an air sign. Maybe you yourself are one of those signs. We're going to see, I have some natal chart information cards as well. And you have successive cards here. You have the 2 to the 3. So kind of recognizing, hey, that I'm a little bit out of balance here. These are the areas I need help with, because I really want to focus my attention on this one particular thing or these two particular things. Simplifying is really important for you guys. And because you do that, you delegate power to other people that you trust around you. Like, hey, let's work as a team to get this done and be successful. So let's pull out your other cards and see what we've got going on here. So for your natal chart information kind of cards, what we're working with. So we got the first house with the self. That's going to be a focus for November. The physical body, your outlook, your self-image, life philosophy, consciousness, opinions, awakening, self-awareness, arrival, expression, gateway, entry point. This is very in line, I feel like, with the tower. Like, I feel like this is kind of what the tower is transforming for yourself, is yourself. And it's like, again, your outlook on how you present yourself, what you deserve, your life philosophy. Like, I feel like all of that is kind of going through an upgrade, an awakening of sorts. Let's see what else we have. We also have the energy of Capricorn, the boss. So serious, authoritative, ambitious, realistic, structured, traditional, wise, enduring, accomplished, badass, majestic, competent, prepared, down to earth, corporate, reserved, rigid, and disciplined. Having a little bit more discipline in November could definitely serve you well. Maybe you're going to be dealing with a Capricorn. We also have Taurus, a lot of earth energy coming out. The bombshell, so earthy, practical, steadfast, productive, fertile, tactile, ample, worthy, ripe, pleasure-seeking, sensuous, blooming, solid, possessive, tenacious, loyal, patient, and deliberate. We also have the moon present here with feelings, so instincts, nurturing, gut reaction. As I was talking about the mother in your charms, that's kind of crazy. And you actually had, I bring it down here for a second, you had a pearl in your charms right there, which definitely makes me think of this moon card, because we have a big old pearl, and we even have like the same looking shell here. So this is definitely very much related to that. And again, so your Jesus Christ. Your connection to your mother might be very significant. France might be important. I just noticed that. Money, instinct, nurturing, gut reactions, comfort, digestion, your physical health, home, family, conditioning, habits, femininity, lineage, privacy, embodiment, emotions, sustenance, self-soothing, moods, and again, the mother. And lastly, we also have Gemini. So again, a lot of earth and air right here. The butterfly, transformation. Curious, communicative, versatile, flexible, variety-seeking, social, collaborative, that 3 of Pentacles. Brilliant, perceptive, connected, vocal, adaptive, street smart, mobile, studious, superficial, restless, and fidgety. So again, some of you, maybe your rising sign might be Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini, or again, maybe your moon is in Gemini, Taurus, or Capricorn. That might play a big role here as well. But again, these are kind of all the energies that might be coming up for you here in November that might be very significant. Again, I don't know exactly what the significance of your mother is playing or what your connection is with the mother. But that might be a strong focus, or again, femininity, how you nurture yourself, trusting your gut reactions to things and your instincts, because I definitely feel like they can lead you in the right direction. Let's see what else we have for your crystal for the month of November that might be helpful here. We have Larmar. So what is it? Seafoam toned Larmar is a volcanic blue mineral only found in the Dominican Republic. Its energy is like a spiritual snow cone for the seething and sweltering. Who needs it? Hot-tempered. Any Aries. Where to put it? When super agitated, stop, drop, and hold Larmar in your left hand and commence cooling breathing, i.e., stick out your rolled tongue and slowly inhale and exhale like you're sucking through a straw. When to use it? When you feel like all of the world's problems are suddenly just your problem. When anger stands between you and the formation of articulate sentences. Remember, chill is a choice. Ride the cool breeze with Larmar. Slow your roll, especially when all like the chaos hits with the tower energy. You just need to keep a cool and leveled head for sure. Again, especially when the scales start going out of balance here with that 2 of Pentacles, keep your cool and ask for assistance. So we also have here a message from this cute little kitty here, which is cuddles. You need to cuddle more a little bit in November. If some of you are currently in a relationship, reach out to your significant other, nurture each other, give a helping hand, There's a lot here that has to do with that comfort and that love and that warmth, especially with the Cancer energy of the moon coming in here. In fact, we have a comfort coming in. A good comfort food is going to be a focus. Anyway. Meet Fluff. She is patiently waiting for you to stop your super important get it done task and give her lots of love. She assures you that her fur is a cloud of softness that will melt all of your thoughts away. Little Fluff is all about savoring the experience of being alive in your body. Time to disconnect from the digital world and reconnect to the lush tactile world instead. Stretch like a cat until you quiver. Feel the air on your skin and the earth under your paws. Cuddle in with this kitty and feel her purrs awaken your heart. So again, that might be part of the rejuvenation and kind of the refocusing here with the Star card. In fact, there is a cat right there. I mean, there's cats in all of these cards, but I definitely feel like maybe if you do have a furry familiar, definitely do spend some time cuddling and connecting with that, because dogs, cats, whatever your chosen familiar is, they do help to lower our stress. And lastly, for your animal card, before we pull some tea leaf cards, we have the horse here. Oh, actually, wait a second. Oh, yeah, that's pretty crazy. You got the horse card, and you actually have the horse charm here. So maybe some of you have horses. Or maybe you like to ride, or maybe you've never been. So horse with freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the wind of change and accomplish your dreams. Exactly. This is all part of the tower energy. Again, the tower doesn't have to be a scary thing. It's always going to be kind of shocking or whatever. But again, if you keep your cool and you understand hey, you're being reoriented to your greater purpose, to your greater calling. And again, you have the stamina and strength to withstand this all. Again, go fighting those dragons. You will be fine. So Let's go ahead and pull from the tea leaves now for you guys for my pile 2s for November. Let's see what we got. So, we got a month of the year here, which is May. So maybe somebody's birthday is in May. Maybe something significant happened in May, or something will happen in May that is significant and like plays a role here in November. Something maybe in November comes to fruition in May. We also have the Ram here with a stubborn, aggressive person. That could be that Aries. Maybe some of you are dealing with a hot-tempered Aries, and that's why that was coming up with the Llama. Let's see. What else do we got here? We also have the Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Again, I feel like some of you may have felt that recently, and that's why you're kind of being reoriented with the Tower. We also have Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Again, the Tower can be a warning like that. Like, hey, pay attention to this problem. You know, it could become a bigger problem if you don't reorient and like change that perspective. Let's see what else we got here. We also have the Bouquet here with compliments from an admirer. Maybe like somebody's going to compliment you online. We also have Mountain, major challenge to overcome. Yeah, there's definitely some challenges for November for you guys. Because again, and I feel like it's all very much personal, but you need to not do it all your own. We then have, oh my God, look at that. We got double star energy. Guaranteed success though. That's really, really good. All right, let's just pull some final message. And it is chain of events that will affect your life. Again, this is all kind of destined on your path to happen. So, with that said, that is everything I'm seeing here for this particular pile. So if this resonated, please do drop a like, comment down below as always. And if you'd like access to even more pick-a-cards, ad-free pick-a-cards, other content, personal readings, artwork, all that kind of fun stuff, it will all be available via my Patreon. I'm also doing monthly coloring pages through my Patreon. If you guys want something to de-stress with, definitely do feel free to check all of that out via the link down below, because it really does help and support this channel and its continued growth. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you. All right, for those of you who picked the third and final pile here with the Spider Venom, we're going to go ahead and jump into your charms for November. Let's see what you need to know. Oops. That one's trying to jump out. And let's see. So, what do we got here? So, we have the number 8 or 80. So, that might be significant for some of you. Let's see. We got the letters Q. We have N. We have H. We have a T. We have a U. A hunt. We have that word. We have a Y. We have nut. All right, let's see what else we got. Buy things because you need them, not because they're on sale. So, obviously, for a lot of you who picked this particular pile for November, you gotta watch out for your spending, because you might have been overspending recently. Again, you gotta question, like, before you purchase something, like, is this something I actually need, or is this something I just want? You know, healthy purchase choices are important here. So we also have, you will always live happy if you live with heart. We also have trust in the union of intelligence and integrity, and live righteously and love everyone. We also have impression is for the now, trust is for the future. And we have, you have an active mind and a keen imagination. You got great ideas. Focus a little bit more on that. What it is you want to build. Maybe there's some sort of commitment you need to make. Definitely focusing on your sacral chakra, like your sensuality, sexuality, creativity. There are going to be some things from the past that are coming up, old memories, past lifetime connections. You might be visited by unusual spirits right now in November as well. The Empress energy is coming back out again, that creation energy. We also, I feel like you have kind of like the Emperor energy as well as strength, kind of building up from the ground up. higher creation, balancing of masculine and feminine. Again, be wise about how much you treat yourself. Like, I feel like there might be a bigger purchase that you need to kind of be conserving your money for. Maybe some of you want to take a foreign trip somewhere. Be wise of how much you're spending. There might, again, be travel happening or maybe some sort of foreign connection. Be protecting your energy as well. A lot of open communication could also be possible here. Love is a possibility. We do have a little bit of that coming out. Fate, turning of wheels. Again, clairaudience. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Hang on there. Let me switch out my light here. Oh. All right, that's better now. Oh, that scared me. Anyway, so some love opportunities. Maybe some of you are musicians, or maybe you're listening to a lot of music. There could be a lot of messages coming through music. We also have the zodiac signs of Pisces and Scorpio, so very water dominant energy here. Very emotional, very intuitive. Scorpio is also related to passionate, and Pisces with intuitive, so listening to your intuition. When your guides and your spirits are coming through to tell you, or your ancestors like, hey, you need to watch out for this, definitely do not be ignoring that. I get a sense of somebody maybe offering their cup in love, potentially, for some of you. Maybe you just filling your cup more creatively so. So let's go ahead and look at your major theme here. So that's what this card is. This is a major arcana that is kind of setting the whole mood for your November. And what we have the Death card. Are you kidding me? And it's so crazy because you had the Scorpio charm in your charm casting here. And that is the ruling sign for the Death card. Obviously, Scorpio energy is very strong. And in fact, we would be in Scorpio energy for half of November. So that makes a lot of sense. You guys are going to be going through a very transformative time in November. Again, accept the transformations that you are going through. This is a really good time, rebirth. But again, sometimes that transformation can be uncomfortable, but it's very much a necessary process. It is a metaphorical death that you are going through. So old things are going to be released. Old things are going to be leaving your life, but it makes room for new possibilities and new things. So we also have the Five of Wands. There could be conflict with friends. Maybe old friends are going to be leaving your circle. Negative influences from friends. Competition could also be possible. Yeah, we got the Page of Pentacles as well. So focusing a little bit more on your learning. Again, paying attention to how you are spending, being wise with that, going on a new journey. Let's see, what else did we get? I'm not reading reversals. We also have the Seven of Cups. Got a lot of creative ideas, as we already saw in your charms. Lots of possibilities, maybe possibilities in love. Just overall possibilities in all aspects of your life, which is part of that death energy. It's opening up these possibilities for you. So, again, you got to trust your intuition and you got to trust with your heart what are the right paths for you. Especially because I see that map in front of the Page of Pentacles. We also have the Ace of Cups. Are you fucking kidding me? You literally had, what was I saying in your charms? Somebody filling your cup. You literally have the cup charm, and here's the Ace of Cups. Literally, that is always kind of like new love possibilities. Your cup is overfloweth. Messages of love might be coming through. Somebody is really smitten with you is what I'm getting a sense of. Again, you have a lot of cups, and you're not going to choose the wrong cup, I don't feel like, at all. Oh, that came flying out. Oh, we have the energy of the Two of Pentacles coming out again. You need to be really well balanced in this month. And again, you have a lot of choices available to you, I get the sense of. We also have the Two of Wands. Again, we got 2 twos, so that might be very significant. Partnerships might be a focus here as well. Clearing out your social circles, I definitely feel like is important. The world is your oyster, literally, with that Two of Wands. So be very focused on your goals, what it is you're wanting to start. I feel like you guys have maybe a lot of messages coming out. I don't know, maybe a lot of you picked this particular pile. Let's see. We also have, oh, you fucking kidding me? We got the Lovers, see? And the Lovers is Gemini energy. And again, it has a lot to do, obviously with romance, falling in love connections, but it can also be about making those hard choices. You're going to have choices. Wow. And we got the King of Cups, which could be any Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're very water dominant here. But he is somebody who is very much emotionally sound, emotionally intelligent. He balances emotion and logic very well. We also have the Page of Swords, so two very youthful energies here. Young love is what I'm getting here, but like open communication. Be careful of shit talkers, again, in the social circles. Have your eyes on the prize. Make sure you're having fun. There's definitely somebody who has their eye on you. They could be working in the medical field or the arts and sciences in general. And lastly, we also have the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody who is earthy, grounded, who knows how to balance that work-life balance, who is very good, driven career woman, but also loves her luxury in her home. She's very proud of what she has built, but she's also extremely warming and welcoming to others. Very, very loving, earthy energy, motherly energy. Very, very interesting. I don't know why. I just felt like pulling a lot for you guys. So let's go ahead and dive into some of your other cards. So we're going to look at the natal chart information here. Well, we got, oh, look at that. We get the 10th house here. This is Capricorn's house. It's all about, again, reputation. It could be career. It's definitely kind of like bigger career, important options, and has a lot to do with the kind of fame, fortune, and again, your reputation. So career, responsibilities, achievement, competence, fame, notoriety, standing, authority figures, legacy, purpose, pinnacle, the patriarchy, and the empire. So I feel like you kind of are reevaluating what kind of reputation you want to present to other people. You might be starting and learning a lot of new things, which again is why you have so many options available to you. Which again is maybe why you're kind of reevaluating who it is you're associated with. We also have here, oh my God. Do you see that, guys? Oh my God. You see what that is? It says fucking passport. And what charm did you guys get? You literally got the passport charm. Are you kidding me right now? I don't know if you guys are going on a journey or travels or something, but damn, you have a lot here that has to do with foreign travel. This is the 9th house, so this is ruled by Sagittarius. So foreign travel, adventure, higher education, customs, faiths, beliefs, pilgrimages, spiritual quests. Maybe you guys are going through a spiritual quest. Aspirations, journalism, religion, gurus, and risk-taking. And lastly, you also have the numinous with the mystery. So the unknown, the unknowable, ESP, psychic abilities, very Pisces, again, Scorpio, water sign energy, the cosmos, universal truth, oneness, source, the unnameable, shadow work. So some of you should be doing that shadow work as well, especially with death energy. This is the perfect time of year for the shadow work. Do not be afraid of shadow work. A lot of people misunderstand what shadow work is. It is not a bad thing. It's a highly fucking important thing for a lot of people to do. Just saying. Source, the unnameable, shadow work, inner knowing, tingling, ghosts, other worlds, space, enigmas, the occult, and intuition. Very, very Scorpio-related energy here as well, because the Scorpio has everything to do with the occult, the taboo, the death, the darkness and all that kind of stuff. And Pisces is like the higher kind of like cosmos, ETs, ESP, psychic abilities, that oneness, tapping into the universal truth. So you got a lot of the energy coming through. So for your crystal that might be useful to use in November, we have this bubbly guy, which is magnesite. So heating magnesite is a magnesium carbonate crystal that ranges in color from clear to porcelain white to off pink to sepia toned. Its sometimes grooved brain-like appearance mimics its cerebral energy. Who needs it? Intellectuals and Aquarians. I was getting a little bit of that Aquarian energy coming out a little bit, but not so much like as the other piles. Where to put it? Wherever you go to quiet the mind or wake it the fuck up. When to use it? When you're just too smart for your own good. When you're completely lost in your thoughts. Or they're running wild, dragging you behind them. Remember, the mind is a powerful thing. You rule it, or it rules you. Very much kind of the energy of that 7 of Cups. Meditate every day and show it who's boss with magnesite. Get your mind right. So obviously, make sure that you are meditating in November. Let's see what we got next here. We have this lovely kitty, which again is all about the dualities, the light and the shadow self. Be paying attention to that. Paradox is what this card is. Meet Stardust. He is the convergence of opposites. He is the dark and the light. He is a magician that turns everything on its head, pawing at the paradox. He travels the galaxy with his best friends, free will and destiny. No one knows where one begins and the other ends. He sees the good in the evil and the evil in the good, which is totally what shadow work is about. Within every blessing, there is a tragedy. And within every tragedy, there is a blessing. Also very much the death energy here. We think we know what is what, but Stardust throws everything into question. Let the paradox open up our thinking and our perspective. That is going to be a big focus for you guys here in November. So you also got 2 animal cards. And so the first one we have is the Lynx with the Keeper of Secrets. It's all that mysterious stuff going on here. So there's definitely some occulty, supernatural happenings for you guys for sure, which I actually just did a video on my Patreon about what spooky occurrence might be happening for you next. So that might be an interest of, for some of you. So take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. See other secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Again, this very much reminds me of Pisces and Scorpio energy. Scorpios are very secretive and Pisces are very good at keeping secrets. In the sense of like, a lot of times people will reveal a lot of their secrets to a Pisces because, again, Pisces generally have this energy of kind of being listeners, of taking in people's kind of emotions and, you know, making a safe place for people to kind of dump that out, which is both good and bad. But anyway, your other animal here is the moose. Just Sammy. Oh, wait. Actually, that's kind of funny. Didn't you guys have that? Oh, yeah, you did. The supernatural family is here. We love our big old moose. And squirrel. But anyway, is wisdom. So let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. Again, that is the mystery. I feel like your ancestors are very much coming in to guide you, to give you downloads. Be having your ears open, your third eye open, and be listening for all those signs and synchronicities that are coming in November. So, lastly, we're going to pull some tea leaves for you guys, just as some additional messages. There's definitely a lot going on for you guys. I definitely see, like, yeah, that crown chakra, that third eye can be very lit right now in November, so trust what you feel. We have Hat with, you'll be playing a different role. Yeah, exactly. You are totally, like again, metaphorically dying and becoming anew. We also have Bag here with something important such as a new job or a raise. We have Frying Pan, troubles or accusations, very much that 5 of Wands. We have the Broom, new home, new attitude, clearing space, clearing out the old and the negative. You don't need it anymore. Oh boy, a lot came out for you. We got Butterfly, a change for the better. Butterflies are very much associated with the energy of the Death card, transformation. We have Rose with romance in the air. We also have Dog with getting together with friends. We also have Arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. We also have, oh my God, you had the Astral House here of love. So love is going to be a focus for you in November. And again, there's many different types of love. There's family love, friends, platonic love, romantic love. Like, again, learn your love language is also important. We also have Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Wow. Maybe somebody in your family is going to be having a child, or again, maybe you're starting a business. We also have the Bat with take care. Enemies are working against you. That goes back into that 5 of Wands up there. Again, people in competition, but competition can be a good thing if you do it right. And competition is always necessary. You can never avoid competition. And finally, just some final cards. Okay, we'll do this one. Are you kidding me? Heart, love, deep affection, and caring. One more for my pile 3s here. And lastly, one last one. Okay, 2 last ones. And we have Rooster, an arrogant or boastful person you should not cross. And lastly, we have the Sun with happiness and well-being. So again, you got some good, you got some bad, but I feel like a lot of like the bad, I guess you could say here, is all about clearing that out. Again, make sure you're doing your shadow work. Understand the paradoxes of life. You can't have one without the other, and each one is reflected back in the other as well. So without further ado, that is everything I'm seeing here for your reading. So if this resonated, please do drop a like, comment down below. If you'd like to help support this channel, and again, some of you might be interested in watching that spoopy happenings occurring next for you video, which is going to be on my Patreon. It's ad-free. There's quite a few different little piles there. So again, you might be interested in that, and anything else that I have on my Patreon. Again, links will be down below, and I thank you so much for joining me here today. Bye-bye.